can't sway in the middle, live life in a riddle. I can't steer anymore, anymore, We learned to walk before we crawled. It's in my head, not in my heart. Bouncing thoughts from wall to wall. Will I ever find what I'm looking for? There's no way to conceal it. I still carry you around. Can you help me conceive it? I'm just waiting to be found. Can you try just a little, fight just a little, cry just a little bit more? I can't sway in the middle, live life in a riddle. I can't steer anymore, anymore, There's no way to conceal it. I still carry you around. Can you help me conceive it? I'm just waiting to be found. Can you try just a little, fight just a little, cry just a little bit more? I can't sway in the middle, live life in a riddle. I can't steer anymore, anymore, highly sedated, intoxicated. We're automated and overpopulated. We're all fish in a stream, swimming towards a vicious dream. Don't you know we're the walking dead, dead, dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads, heads, heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. We're the walking fear and hatred, dull and jaded. It's all been debated and manipulated. Nothing's ever as it seems. Bound to believe everything they scream. Don't you know we're the walking dead, dead, dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak.
Good evening, friends. Welcome, 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 one and all, to a special event here at Role Playing Unlimited. Not something we do very often. We've done a lot of beginnings over the last year and a half here at Role Playing Unlimited, but we haven't had too many endings. Tonight, we celebrate the first campaign finale. Monday night was not our first open table experience. It was actually Tuesday night, but Monday now comes first in the sequential order of things, so they have the honor of concluding first. When your mask comes in, he's getting on cam to show everybody. All right. Very, very cool. Special big ups to Adam Exia out there for crafting this cool nihilist mask here for yours truly. And yeah, our 30th session here on Monday night, the Riddle of Ubiquity. We will finally resolve that over the next few hours. Yeah, that means I'm here. Arr.
Hello.
Hey, howdy.
What up?
Good evening. I think the only way I'm going to get Katie out is if I bust into the Arnold Braunschweiger.
How did that not work?
Oh, damn. She must be bored with it, or is just not currently present. So, just a forewarning here for tonight's session. Hey, thank you for the subscription there, grumpy old Don. My responses may be a bit slower in coming, just having some respiratory shit, but otherwise, we should be good to roll.
Okie-doke.
Quick question. So since it's the first of the next month, the double inspo and hero points that we got from the month off, those all reset, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, yeah, just double checking.
Faux show. And our group last took a long rest here in this little Feywild extension here. There's a portal leading back to the Feywild. Unfortunately, it looks like we don't have Ferver with us here for tonight. He may find a solve for that, but otherwise we are also again without Kai, who was freed from the donjon, but we've not yet seen her return to play, or HK, both of whom are played by Sam. She is not feeling well tonight, so we'll be missing our finale as well, unfortunately. Otherwise, we appear to have summoned Moorlander for some nefarious purpose.
We summoned him for potions and remove curse scrolls.
Oh man, that's about as diabolical as it gets.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty much just from the nihilist stuff.
Exactly. And once again, we can thank Wednesday Table now for doing the impossible, facing off against the Fiend Lord of level 7 of the Nine Hells, at the same time as Nihilus has broken free of his prison. We do have the Demon Dragon helping us out on Wednesday night, but an impossible situation is made that much more difficult. So we'll see how that resolves next Wednesday when they have their finale. But as it is here...
Sorry, good.
As it is here, everybody got everything they need. We got our long rest, and we are good to proceed to the central area. We have all of the elemental gems necessary to make our way in there, so I've already unlocked the door and everything, so you guys are good to go in and TPK. Because why not?
You wish.
No, don't provoke the DM. You never provoke the DM.
Would Moorlander have been able to go up and come back with the reviving what's his Artatrades or whatever his name was?
Oh, our healer, yeah, the cleric guy.
I think we will need at least an hour for the casting on that.
But, like, would he be able to go get him to this area for us to do that during the long rest?
Because we were going to be in here for 4 hours, I think, right? Or a couple hours?
Yeah, something like
I
that.
forget
just
how long you
preparing
said.
and shit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because, like I said, even then, I still have the True Resurrection card, so I can use that. But obviously, I still need the time for it.
We just like healing.
Yes, all of our non-healing characters like healing. That's yes.
Well, the true resurrection will certainly be a better option than the standard resurrection that we can get through the ship's doctor, because that will, the after effects of that, the negative penalties that are associated, will continue to impact Arthrodades well into the endgame battle if we go that route.
The only bad news is if you use the True Resurrection card on the NPC, if a PC goes down and needs it, it's expended.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about too. I mean, I don't want to go with it with saying it this way, but like, is the consensus that we really want him and need him for this battle?
Not necessarily. Would, because I had said that I had the clone and the simulacrum and everything during the downtime, would he still be in there accessible with his spells? Well, never mind. True Resurrection is a 9th level spell, so I can't copy that straight up.
Yeah.
But
well, it's not even from a scroll. It's from a
Gotcha.
it's from the deck of many things. So.
Right.
well, no, my simulacrum has wish, so
Oh, okay, never mind.
he has multiple 9th level spell slots.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But the copying of a spell is 8th level and lower, and that's a 9th level spell. Yeah, I mean, if we don't have him, we don't have him.
I mean, I'm cool and ready to just go rushing in if that's what you guys want. But
Is Katie back? We're here.
she's in the Discord. I don't know. She's
Hopefully it's working this time.
Hey, we hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. I don't know what happened. Everything is the same. All I did was hang up and come back in, and all of a sudden everything was fine. So
welcome
whatever.
to Discord. Sometimes, yeah.
Welcome to technology, where you just unplug and plug back in until it works.
It's IT's #1 go-to.
So one of the things from last session was that Tome of Entitlement. Nobody really said too much about it. I really don't care one way or another, so
Yeah, I mean,
it seemed like Janishara was
yeah, my lowest
leading
stat
vote
is,
getter.
Yeah,
if you
my
will.
lowest stat is 16. I really don't need it. I would much prefer somebody else get it.
Does that check out with everyone?
Sure.
Yeah,
Or-
I've got my highest stat is 24, which
Or-
is my charisma.
Or
but
do we literally flip coins and roll dice for it?
You guys can flip coins. Yanvir does not need it.
I'm not picky one way or the other, so I mean,
Yeah, I've got pretty good stats too, so it's doesn't matter if I get it or not.
Everyone
If I do
roll
get it,
dice
it's
then.
great.
Let's
Yep.
roll dice then.
Okay.
Leave it to
What do you want to
chance.
roll?
What
Let's
dice?
play a
It-
friendly hand from the deck of many things. High
Or
card
not.
wins.
No.
How about we roll 1d100 and whoever gets highest goes? Or
Works for me. Yeah. Highest roll D100.
yep. Not me.
To somebody who doesn't get the 23 or 42
Nope.
that they're looking for in the Lost Dice game. Oh, it looks like Tukey is the
No,
clear
Tukey.
winner.
All right, that works for
Plus-
us.
+2 to all stats.
Yeah. So basically, a guaranteed
Oh, woo woo. woo.
Modifier.
what?
bump.
Yeah, modifier. That's the word. Modifier in each stat. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Remember, the maximum of all stats is 30. I don't know if that would bring you above them, but
Otherwise, I believe we are ready.
Yep.
Well, okay. You know where to go. Move it out, move it out, move it out. That's right, wizard on point.
Come on, Westy is not really just a wizard.
He's not. Yeah.
Seems like this little vestibule outside of the main room would be where we call for a hold, as we are imminently in the sight of these two elder elemental creatures. Not really sure what they are. We've never seen anything quite so devastating on an elemental level before, but nevertheless, they do not appear to be pleased to see your approach and unlocking of the door. So at least from the get-go, we are going to start with hostilities. So feel free to roll your initiative and we will get this going. Yuck. Alright, here we go.
When Tukey finishes reading that book, what happens to it, by the way?
It remains, but its pages go blank.
I'd ask for the book back then and hold on to it.
Holy
I will have it
smokes. Yikes. Alright, so 5 of you, 2 of me. And looks like the biggest of the primordials here will be going first, the matriarch.
Bitch, you rolled higher than me.
CR38,
Fuck.
just to answer Don's inevitable question. That will be coming up here shortly. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh, I don't know.
With those two so close together, this health bar looks like it's one huge.
Yes,
health bar.
yes, it
Yeah,
does.
That's
There's
what
a-
I
want to
thought at
mention that,
first,
but
and then
yeah.
I was like,
There's
oh,
a tiny little
shit.
gap. You can see the bend
Right.
on the bar if you zoom.
Just a
Yeah, if you
smidge.
zoom in.
Yeah, you gotta get in close. Sure. Let's start off with a Storm Blast, 90-foot cone. Grab this out here. Everything was closed on Coney Island. Looks like
Is that a
Twinkleberry's
spell or magic effect?
It is a natural, like, breath weapon effect. Looks like Twinkleberry's got a very fair amount of cover.
Did I disappear from the map?
I think he did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
great.
noticing that.
You have to drag your
Right.
token back out.
That's a great way to avoid being in the AoE. I just wasn't there. No be there. Alright, so Don will have advantage on his save. Not that you needed it.
Go ahead and roll a hero point for myself.
Suffers one of the effects. effects. That seems to be circumstantial. Alright. So 6 dice 6 is the total damage here. 27 if you failed the saving throw. 13 if you made it. Of course, your own character resistances and what have you. And it is
What was the
fire.
damage type?
Fire damage.
6 damage. That's great.
Evade.
And there is no additional effect unless sometimes they do this. No, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. Oh, here it is, here it is. On a failed save, the creature catches fire until another creature or they use their action to douse the fire. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of each turn.
And then rogues can also use evade to half the half if we pass the dex save.
I think if
Right.
You pass, you take no damage.
Yeah, evade is
Oh, okay.
yeah. You take no damage on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're
cool.
thinking of uncanny dodge.
Correct.
Yeah, I think I am, yeah. I'm probably thinking of a lot of things, and none of them are right, so hey.
Don't worry, I know what you're. I know that feeling.
And then with 15 feet of reach and 120 feet of movement, we all float down here. We're gonna scoot forward and start lashing out. In there.
Are these things currently flying right now or no?
They are hovering about 5-10 feet up.
Hovering. Okay, got you. The 30 will actually just hit.
Alright, so 28 bludgeoning plus 17 fire. Second strike, not quite as good. Better damage.
That one will miss, but it's 17 fire. You said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then that's what's 8 fire and 28 since I'm not raging.
I believe so. And we'll pass the turn order over to Yanvir.
Alright, so first I'll gain my 6 health. And then I will bonus action rage, walk up, and is he currently on the ground or is he hovering like 5 feet in the air?
Still hovering within melee reach.
Okay, got you. So then I'll just attack him if he's in melee reach.
You son of a bitch.
And that would be a
Oh!
crit on the first hit.
Joke's on you. I bought Mizium as well.
Not how that works, buddy.
50, 60, 75. Ow. Well, that's a solid.
Don't
And
don't
then
forget your other
What's up?
damage.
What
Your
damage?
Bruto critical.
Oh, correct. Forgot about that. 46 on top of that first attack. 15 extra damage on that first attack.
15? Well, it's dead. Just kidding.
I'm like, seriously?
Yeah,
How
you,
is it
you
dead?
did like 80 points of damage and took this much off, and 15 takes the rest.
Yeah, I'm like, how?
It's a
that
numerological
second-
creature. If you do exactly 15, it's like kryptonite.
That second attack
Yes.
is also there, but I don't know
Got
if it hits or not.
It does. AC is 20 even, and got all that damage as well.
Gotcha.
So that was an even 100,
Yeah.
15 points of damage between all that.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay, I think I need to interrupt before Twinkleberry does anything here that we all regret.
Why
We're
don't you
gonna.
just, Twinkleberry?
Well, yeah, but you got a reputation. So we're gonna create
I
elementals.
gotta put my initiative back in because that has also disappeared, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Because I am no.
Yeah,
I had a
that would
6.16 earlier, and then
That's right. You were at the
Yeah.
bottom here, but
yeah,
if
but
you're
my rolls
not
suck. Yeah.
if you're not in the initiative at all, that's even worse. Okay, so
Is there a way to put a
that's-
counter on my?
Nat ones tonight.
Is there a way to put a counter on my head so I can keep track of how long I have on my rage? Like with the tokens.
So what I like to do is use either of the angry faces, and then while your cursor is hovering over the icon, you can type a number between 1 and 10. So I'll type 9, and then that shows you have 9 rounds of rage left, effectively.
Okay, I didn't know that you could put the number on there. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
That works for me.
Yeah, on a simpler level, you can do it with any of the just standard colored tokens and be like purple 4, for example, or any
Oh yeah,
number,
no, I totally get
any
it.
number
yeah.
of things. Okay, so we are going to create elementals. That is this beautiful thing. What is a rock slide elemental? C. Well, I think I'll have to. Rock slide elemental. No matching results. Okay, how about just rock slide? I found it. What can you do? Why the shit not? It's something different. Even if it's not the greatest, it'll be fun. So we'll summon a rock slide elemental over in... Should be popping in here any moment now.
It does say at the they arrive at the start of her next turn.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll effectively see like the swirling summoning area.
Formations.
Exactly. And, huh. I guess it does need... I guess it will roll its own initiative when the time comes. In the meantime, let's get... Nothing says you can't occupy the same space as another creature, but you would technically be squeezing. Disadvantage, advantage, etc. applies. This is just where it's going to be, and you all will be aware of that. So I won't roll its initiative yet until we get into the next round, but as it is, Dawn, your turn.
All right. I'm going to move this way, go up to 20 feet over here, take a swing on this guy with sneak attack.
That will certainly land. Damage types, what do we got? Okay. Full damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to come back out this way. I do not provoke attacks of opportunity. And I'm going to do anything with my bonus action.
It does need to make a save per your first paragraph of the stuff.
Oh, for bleed.
Wounded, yeah. Knocking.
All right.
Yeah, I doubt the wounding will actually be able to affect anything going this point forward, but
Yeah, sometimes.
it's always good to try it.
Yeah,
You never know.
And if that is it, it looks like it's over to the next surge. But we're gonna do another legendary interrupt and do this right here. This thing is just constantly swirling with all of the classic 5 elements. The thunder, cold, fire, lightning. So it's hard to tell exactly which one it currently has active, but might notice a pattern after a while. The standard surge is going to... No. Yeah, sure, we'll try this right here. We'll go with the big primordial storm, bringing some rainfall down inside. This will effectively be able to reach the 45-50 feet necessary to hit all of you outside the room as well. And of course we will be going with the ruinous, not the restorative rain. So dex saves from every creature in the area. DC 18. Got that and got that. You can see the effects listed there. Acid damage, fire damage, if you succeed, etc. and so on. Looks like most of you, I think everybody succeeded, looks like. It looks like worst case it's half damage if you didn't if you don't have resistances and evasion, what have you. Let's pass it over to Tuki Tuki.
Okay. Just putting in my damage. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Let's start. Bonus action. Going to start with the archer. Figure that out. That makes me partially incorporeal now, so that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Can't necessarily see that. All right, so we'll target that guy. Wow, why is my thing really slow? We will target the volcano guy, and let's see how charismatic he is.
Okay.
DC, I believe, is 20. I don't know why it says 16.
Gotcha. We do have advantage
20.
on that. So it would be a 30
Ooh.
on the save.
Okay, then he takes no damage.
Alright.
And yeah, I guess I'll stay there.
Okay. Asailatim, what are you thinking?
Yep. So seeing Mr. Twinkleberry with his new sword, we'll go ahead and give him a haste spell. So he will be under the effects of haste.
That's don't get too excited. It's a 2nd edition haste. Your character ages 5 years each time.
Yeah, and I'm a fae, so it's not really going to be that helpful. Hi, old age.
Kid. So that's action, bonus action. We'll Misty Step over to right here. Oops. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's handy. Hold. What is your passive arcana?
Passive Arcana.
Yeah, I'm not going to have you roll it, because Lord knows that never goes in your favor.
16.
You only have a +6?
Well, Passive Arcana is just what it is, right?
It should be 10 plus what it is.
Oh, then it would be 26.
Alright, well, that's something. So there are numerous tapestries, engravings, paintings all over the walls here on the four corners, northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. You just teleported right next to one of them. And you notice that there appears to be a ability to breathe. A direct correlation between what you see on the tapestries and these four pillars that have been set up throughout the room. One of them is completely covered by the foe next to you, but you can clearly see the other three. Yes, indeed. And instantly you are able to identify one of them represents fire, ice, air, or lightning, and earth. Looks like earth got covered up again by the big guy here. But in observing just on a passive glance what you see on the walls and the pillars here, this appears to be the process that the Ubiquity higher-ups used to create these elementals that are here. Apparently this was all part of the experiment to save their world. They wanted to create the most powerful elemental that they had, hopefully in an attempt to reverse what was going on their home world. Obviously, this seems to have backfired in a big way. But these elementals seem to be attached to the ritual that created them. Meaning that if you just reverse the order, you could simply unsummon them. And by the same logic, possibly use the same ritual to resummon them in the future if you happened to have use of such powerful elementals. So you can kill them right now, or you can try to get rid of them
for later.
Exactly.
And how would we go about maintaining that? So we can summon them for later. Is there something specific with the gem itself, like at the top of the pillar, or what does it? How does the gems look like they play into this?
The gems that you've already captured have no relevance to the ritual. Everything is, all the components and everything are attached to the pillars themselves. And it appears that the way to reverse this is simply to go in the reverse order of how this was created. And the order seems to be a little vague. Their order in the order of creation is the riddle that you can see. So whichever element came first in the order of creation is the pillar they activated first. Whichever one came second would have been the second pillar, and so on and so forth. So if you can figure out that order, just go in reverse. It'll take an action and a spellcaster check. Only spellcasters can participate in this ritual. And assuming the spellcaster check is complete, you'll be able to deactivate each of these pillars one at a time and effectively stow these elementals for a later time.
Would I have an inkling for, based off of things we've seen throughout this and everything, an inkling for what that order would be?
You can spend your action, if you so wish, on an active Arcana check.
Spend my action casting, yeah. Spent my action casting haste on him.
So possibly
Bonus
next
action
round.
moving.
Your instinct is that Tuki might even have a better understanding of this naturally than even you. So if he were to come in here and have a passive observation of this, it's possible that the two of you with your heads together, there wouldn't even be a need for an action expended.
Mm-hmm. So I'll shout out. I think we can reverse this ritual and maintain their elemental power. I think it's worth it. Tuki, come in here and try to see what you can see. And that'll be my turn.
Oh god, and then Katie came in and started stabbing.
I mean, like, yeah, you know. I'm very predictable.
I mean, like, I'll try to hold him off while y'all do it, but I can't promise
Don't kill
nothing.
him. Don't kill him.
I can't promise nothing.
I literally said don't kill him.
I don't know how to not kill things. I just always walk around swinging my sword and things die. Oh, natural 20.
You're telling the angry too angry to die
Doesn't
barbarian not to kill.
Yep.
That is correct. No disintegrations.
Then I will bonus action disengage and use the rest of my movement to back up a bit.
Ouch. That is a lot of damage.
And then I have to get the dog outside before she pees in my house.
Yes, indeed. That's an urgent matter. We'll see you soon. All right, top of the next round, the rock slide officially appears. And we'll be going on a 5. So it's going even lower than our current lowest, but the primordial matriarch will activate, reset legendaries, and we'll start this one right here. I think I forgot part of that against some of the melee. But at the start of its turn, it is lashing out 12 lightning damage to everybody within 10 feet. So that would be Selatim and Yinvir. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're fine. And then let's try the Storm Blast again. Pretty much the same angle as last time, same targets, except the Selatim is now outside of it.
I get advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. This is still lightning damage.
Still lightning damage or now lightning damage?
Still. Yeah, it began as fire, but then when it did its legendary,
okay. Yeah,
it did
that's what I thought.
This thing here, and then it's been lightning since, yeah. So Storm Blast will continue 6 dice 6, 19 lightning in response to that, and the secondary effect is if you fail your save, you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn. On a successful save, you cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn. So bear in mind, even if you have evasion and all that, you still are losing reactions in a best case scenario.
Tuki and Twinkleberry, do you guys have inspiration to use?
I do, and I'm also looking on haste. I think I get a bonus to my dexterity save.
Sounds about right.
Nope, disadvantage on it. So, yeah, I'll need an inspiration. Or I'm going to use a hero point, sorry.
You have
Okay,
advantage
good.
on dexterity saving throws with haste.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remind every table of this.
Yeah, but I rolled a 17 and a 12.
Correct,
It's
correct.
like
Yeah, it
20.
doesn't help you, yeah.
So
One of
use
our-
the hero dice first, yeah.
Yeah, one of our new
We all
house
doing
rules.
dex savers.
What's up?
Correct, dex
But I
saves
just got
from
back and
everybody.
taking the dog out. Everyone doing okay.
So some of you have been here for this. Our new house rule for those of you who are super supporters, epic supporters, tier 2, tier 3 on Twitch, and have access to hero points, you are now able to spend those on other characters, whereas before you could only spend them on yourself.
Jenny, do you have advantage or no? From something?
I don't know. I have 3 rogue characters. I don't know which ones have. I'm gonna look through my things real quick.
Okay, Tuki, go ahead and reroll. I'm just gonna use an inspo on you. There we go.
And then I think we will lash out at Yinvir again. Ow! Thank God you can't be critted.
Mizium, yeah.
So 24 bludgeoning plus 14 lightning.
Lightning. Okay, so 14, but that bludgeoning will be halved, so that's 12.
And then second lash, we will direct over in Asila Tim's direction. 25.
And it looks like it's all lightning damage? Or
It's
just
mostly
does it do-
bludgeoning, but it also does 11 lightning.
We'll shield then. It
Okay.
misses.
Okay. Sounds good. And that will call it a day for the Matriarch's turn, and back to Yinvir.
Kill the small elemental, not these large ones.
Fine. I'll move here so I don't take opportunity. And then I will attack the rock elemental with my bloodshed.
Okay.
There it is. Another fucking crit.
Bitchin',
And
bro.
I forgot to
Wow.
and I forgot to activate Divine Fury, which is hold on.
Does that convert all the damage to poison? Because I'm immune to that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it's not poison, homie.
Son of a... Alright.
Oh, and
Can't
just
blame
a
you for
reminder,
trying.
just in case, but
Yeah, sure. It only has poison immunity.
Uh,
It has nothing else. So that's a
Okay.
solid third of its hit points, just about.
and then that is plus 16 on top of that for the crit damage,
Youch.
And your brutal critical.
and then brutal critical as well. Yeah.
That's too much.
And no,
One,
I'm good, man.
one source.
16.
Ouch. Ouch. Okay, we'll take
And
it.
then we'll also just add this on because I fucking can and I want to. My blood fury tattoo. I'll expend 1 charge to do 46 necrotic damage, and I heal for that damage.
Okay.
So I'll heal 14.
Boom. Alright. Got it. And got it.
And then second attack.
That is definitely a
Oh.
hit.
That should only be 4, not 20. That has Divine Fury on it.
Okay. Okay, got it.
And then bonus action attack, I'll hit him with my grappling appendage.
Okay, now I have to check the character sheet.
I
That
think
will also
misses,
hit.
but that's fine.
Nope, that's a hit
The
as
17
well.
will hit?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this thing's pretty low compared to you guys at this stage. Alright. Not quite enough to finish it off, but it's almost dead before it has even fully formed.
That will be my turn.
Okay, so the primordial matriarch will... yeah, we're gonna do this right here. We'll absorb the dying elemental within 10 feet and gain temporary HP equal to 10 times the CR, which is 80.
Did I scare it too much?
Yeah, that was pretty brutal, man. Let's just create a separate HP bar. It'll be the green one. That's the 80 temporary. And that will be it for the interrupt, so over to Twinkleberry.
Okay, for the storm, the elemental aura, is that both of them, or is it just the rock guy, or is that who has the elemental aura?
It's
This one, I
it's
believe.
the matriarch. So any melee attacks that strike it will also retribute some lightning damage at this point.
All right, I'm going to scoot up this way. I'm going to smack him. Actually, I'm going to scoot over one more to 25 so that I'm the only living thing within 5 feet, which allows me to do my sneak attack also.
This guy is 2/3 of the way failed on his death save, so he's still technically alive. Just kidding.
No.
Save me, brother.
We've rested like 3 times for those familiars. He's definitely
Save
dead by
me. All right. Great job, asshole. You killed it. Just kidding.
Yay.
So
My second attack will be without sneak.
39. 39. Well, that's gonna miss. Resistances. Nope. Okay, so we'll take that.
All right, and then I go back to this corner because I don't provoke attack of opportunity.
All right, we can work with that. And Surge will take its turn. Let's see if the storm recharges. Nope. Just put a little purple. It's usually my indicator. So we are gonna Elemental Strike. We've got the reach for it, but we don't have the space to take advantage of it, so we'll just pin Yenvir inside of there, and that's a pretty bitchin' looking Kyber channeling crystal that the statue's holding. That might be even a bit more potent than the usual. When you guys get a chance, check it out. 3 strikes with advantage towards Yenvir. We have 21, 25, and 26.
All of those miss.
Alright. How about 27? How about natural 20?
Nope. Only the natural 20 hits.
Alright, well that's what I was waiting for, because the damage is the Primordial Surge's choice. So I'm going to do 306 points of damage to you.
I think it's talking about the elemental damage, not the number, my guy.
No.
Besides, even if you decide to do that, I'm still up, motherfucker.
Yeah, the thing only had 3 attacks anyway. That was just a bad reach. Okay, so Tuki is up next then.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna come over and find out what a Coelatim
There we go. All right.
is about.
So what is your passive nature?
That's a good question.
10
You said
plus whatever
plus
your
10,
bonus.
whatever it is.
Correct.
Nature would be 17.
All right.
Nature's it's an intelligent one, so
Yeah.
So
it's
yeah,
weird.
looking
Yeah,
at the setup here, you're inclined to believe that this particular ritual was implemented using fire as the first created element, which then created earth. So earth would be the second, which then created air. So that's your third, and then water or ice would be the fourth. So in reverse, you're looking water, air, earth, fire to dispel.
And is it literally
What's
dispelling
the
them, or
instructions on how to dispel?
It's effectively you have to move to each of the altars and spend an action. It's the same check as a dispel, but you don't technically have to cast the spell. You're just in. Yeah. Was that my Discord cutting out, or was somebody actually shouting?
No, that was your Discord
yeah,
cutting
yeah.
out.
Oh, okay.
You dropped out of Discord.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right. So, I'll start back over then. Yeah. So you need to move to each altar and spend your action interacting with it. It's the same check as a Dispel Magic, but you don't technically have to cast or have access to the spell because everything is already set up at the altar. The DC is a 19 because this is a 9th level summoning effect. So whatever your spell casting check is, it's a D20 plus your relevant attribute modifier is typically the go-to. In Westy's case, he does also get access to his proficiency bonus as part of Abjuration. But yeah, that's effectively how you'll do it. And so far, all you've done is moved in a little bit.
So water, air, earth, fire.
Correct.
The water one's over here.
The water one's on the top right, the ice one.
Oh, ice. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ice,
is
water.
water.
That was
Air
air.
is, yeah,
Yeah,
air is the
ice here,
thunder.
air
I
was
might have been a
there.
little high when I wrote my notes on this map. I mean, look at all this bullshit that's like on the fucking layers that you guys can't even see.
I can't even read all of that. So
There you go. It's written there permanently for you to see.
bro,
This is what the map looks like to me the whole time you guys are playing.
Alright, I will relay that information to Asilatim and probably let him take it from there. Because he has a much higher chance of doing it than I do with my +7.
Hey, you got a decent enough
It's only
chance.
19.
Sure.
Yeah, it's at a 19. That's you only need a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if one
Yeah.
person does it, you're going to take 4 rounds of having to
Yeah.
hold these things off. Whereas if
And
you
we're
stagger
only
it-
the spellcat. Yeah, we're the only spellcasters. So
Okay.
I have Warlock.
Ooh, I thought you might.
that's
I forgot
technically
about that.
spellcaster. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Me and Jen are the only people who can't do anything in this terms.
When we're feeling generous, Warlock's sarcastic. No. Okay. Well, because even if I, no, that would be a bonus action, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. We will bonus action use one of my key points to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and use my action to try and bring this thing down.
Okay. Yep, you can see the logic of the ritual that's been set up here. Quickly interact with some of the components. D20 plus 7. Other people can spend hero points to assist you in this now as well, so our chances are much better. Haha, didn't even need it. Knocked it
Is
out
that an
yourself.
18 or a 19?
that's an 18.
Oh shit, my
Yeah.
bad. My bad. Yeah. Alright, so we need a hero point of +1.
Ah, fuck it.
Go hero point machine.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright,
That's
so ice
Yeah.
ice has been removed. 1/4 of the way through the riddle of Ubiquity. Any well, you use your bonus. Is that all your movement?
Yes. Yep, that's all my movement, bonus action, action. Yep, I'm done.
Alright, and Westy is up next.
Yep.
Earth is
So,
the one that's right under the big guy right here. And air is the one under the other big guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, I thought you said fire, earth, air, water. So I
Yeah,
have
there
to.
we go.
go across. So yeah, it's all bonus action. Is he taking up the space under the floor as well, or can I go through into him?
It's
Like,
still
normally
hovering.
you can't occupy, but it's weird.
It is hovering like 5 to 10 feet up, so you can technically
Okay.
kind of like squat and get under there.
Get under it. Okay, so bonus action, move to that, and go ahead and do that check.
Just kind of slide into third base right there, trying to dispel midway.
So D and plus proficiency. 23.
Just by the skin of your teeth.
I rolled a 7, so yeah.
Yeah. Let's ditch the air, and just like that, halfway through.
So the next one will be Earth. Just hold them off. We'll solve this via their riddle. And I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Katie is up next then.
My hit points too.
Oh, so we're attacking them now? Okay.
No, you're not. Hold them off, not kill them.
I'm not going to kill them doing,
He's not
17
talking to you.
damage,
He's talking to
dude.
the guy who does 100 damage per turn.
I can stab all I want. And I'm going to. I'm going to stab all I want. And I'm going to stab all I want. You cannot stop me.
I
And I
could.
will bonus. Oh, no, you could not.
He very well could. He could stop me if he wanted to.
He'll just cast time stop.
Yeah.
Well,
Time stop. He and Tuki
I
Tuki
bad
go
bitch
complete
myself
the rest
out
of
of
it.
that. And then keep stabbing. But then I will bonus action disengage and
All right.
walk away.
Well, the matriarch is thinking, let's change the element up. We forgot to do that last turn. And then we will try Storm Blast. I need to check.
Same.
This might...
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I can only get 2 of you. It looks like now, so... Yes, indeed, this is cold damage coming at Yinvir and Jinashara. Jinashara's got not advantage, but a bonus on the saving throw, thanks to the cover. That will certainly make it.
Would it be dexterity or would it be constitution?
That will also make it. They're all dexterity.
Okay. Normally cold cones are constitution.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I mean, I
I'll
think
check
it's
it.
just a matter of just
Yeah.
the damage specifically. Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Dexterity. Let's keep moving.
I mean, I'm fine with Constitution. I get a +4 bonus compared to Dexterity.
Yeah, the thing with it's all dexterity. That does stay true throughout, but they do all have their secondary effects here.
Different effects.
So
And
the
that's,
cold blast.
28 cold damage.
Correct.
28 cold damage, right?
Yeah, yeah. So the
So then
cold blast
14.
on a fail, you are restrained by ice until the end of the matriarch's next turn. Or until another creature uses an action to break you free. On a successful save, your speed is reduced by 10 until the end of your next turn. And that will pass it over to... Dun, 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 dun. Advantage Lash. Ah, that ain't gonna hit. We'll try a second one. I guess that doesn't hit either, so
Nope.
that's it for the matriarch. Over to Yinvir.
Alright, Well, Asilatim told me not to attack, so I'm just gonna step in between him. I'm gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, and I'm gonna look at both of them, and I'm gonna be like, "It's really all you got?" I'm just gonna put my hands up to both of them and just do the "come here" action.
Get over here. Well, let's do the usual interrupt after at the first possible opportunity.
I will hold an action to I will hold an action to attack back. On the contingency of when one of them attacks me.
You. Oh, that doesn't help. Yeah, I guess we're going to be creating elementals again. Yeah. Ah, come on, fingers. There we go. Loading. There you are. Oh, Super Nintendo. Come on. So these are where our water elementals or ice elementals will be appearing over the course of the next turn here. Not quite in form yet, but these are the spaces that are slowly being occupied. Twinkleberry is up next.
All right, since we were told not to attack, I'm going to not attack. Let's see. What am I going to do though?
You get haste and then told not to attack.
Right. So I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Let's see. Yeah, is the lighting like dim lighting?
It's pretty dim in here. There are not a whole lot of I don't think there are any torches, in fact, in here. Just a few glowing magic items and the lights at the base of the ritual pillars.
That's not true. Tuki's lit up.
Oh yeah, he's glowing like the frickin' sun.
Yeah, I'm going to take the dodge action. So I'm going to dodge anything that comes at me.
All right. Dodgeball rules. Primordial Surge is up next. Does it recharge? It does. So that's what it'll do. Ruinous Rain once again. Each creature within 30 feet. 10, 20. That even extends as far out as Tukey, it looks like. Dexterity save versus acid and fire damage, etc. 2832 plus secondary effects. DC is reasonable though. Last time I think everybody made it.
All reaction spell. Absorb elements for the fire. So it's half of half.
All right. And that will do it for the surge. So over to Tuki's turn.
This one. Right? Yeah. This
Yes,
one.
sir.
This is the earth.
Yeah, heading down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll move 35. Just get nice and behind there. 5, 7. Haha!
Starting to look like this might be feasible in very quick order.
Okay. Move standard. I'm good. Hopefully, a Coelatim will end this.
All right. It is your turn.
That was for haste. That was for maintaining haste, by the way.
Gotcha.
Bonus action. Misty Step over here.
Oh,
29.
wow.
To solve the fire.
With the
Close it out.
greatest of ease. That will get rid of the 2 primaries. The 2 that are in process of being summoned will just vanish before that can even be done. And inside a pair of these nondescript urns that you guys have seen by the dozens, if not the hundreds by this point, throughout your travels in Ubiquity, 2 of them at the base of the statue are glowing with power and are obviously the ones that contain these elementals within them. You will need to gather some of the components as well as the pillars themselves. Like, summoning these things is not a simple matter of just we open the urn and it's like an elemental gem. So
I can't Pokeball this shit.
What's that?
Can't Pokeball this shit.
Exactly. So some measure of preparation will be needed setting this up on the battlefield so that we can make proper use of these in the end game.
Easily done.
And we can see the spoils that are present in this central chamber as well. I think Janashara is currently standing on them. Or at least some of them, the channeling stones. And yeah, she was going through that 9,465 gold pieces, I'm sure.
Are we
I was
allowed
Scrooge
to?
McDuck in it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Are we allowed to automatically convert the diamonds, or no?
You may, yeah. You can certainly, we can
Okay.
just kind of hand wave doing
Gotcha.
that through Moorlander.
Okay, then give me just a moment. I'll have the divvy for everyone.
Yeah, we can also wait till the end. What's going on with this crystal you said?
That
True science,
Kyber...
magic and everything.
Alright. Yeah, that Kyber stone is effectively twice as powerful as the other ones that you've seen around. So if one wants to use one of their attunement slots on that stone, it will grant 2 extra spell slots than they would normally get.
Okie doke. And is it the same size or bigger. It looks smaller than the other ones.
It is smaller, yeah. It's about 25% the size of the other kind, and
So,
it's shaped
like,
more like a
Fit in a
D10.
bag of
I
fit
pull
in a
that.
bag of holding kind of thing.
Sure.
I pull that other green gem that I found earlier in the adventure. Anybody know what this thing does, or if it's how important it is?
Is that what we use to get through the door? Those gems?
Probably, yeah. If
Like
that's
the
the
smart-
one, I think
Yeah,
that's
I
the
have
one
the red
he's
one
talking
on
about.
me, so yeah.
Right, those were the
Yeah.
keys to unlock the door here in the central area.
Ah, okay. So I
Yeah,
should just remove that from my sheet.
Correct, yeah. Once we put those in the
it's
door,
pretty
they're
useless
gone.
now. Yeah.
There is still this section here with this scimitar, if one wants to brave the trial.
I just look at Isilatim and I'm like, will you allow me to?
I mean, you can certainly attempt to.
Okay. Since we saw this like bird's eye view, would I be able to get an assumption of how long it would possibly take me to rush through this?
Well, we have the cartographer who told us
Yeah.
how large the rooms were and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty...
But now, what challenges you'd have to face? So rushing
Correct.
through may not be the best way to do it, but
right?
whatever you
Yeah.
wish.
I mean, there's it's going to be a challenge of some kind, much like their
Yeah, no, I get that.
their treasure chamber took significant magic to make it through. But if I were to do the same for this, likely that weapon wouldn't yield to another.
That's why I'm thinking this might be endurance, but then again, I don't know, so...
Well, the scimitar is a finesse weapon, so the user of said weapon should be someone
Well-
of finesse. So I think Janashara might be a good person that, depending on what
Was
the
it-
challenges are.
Was it a scimitar? We know it's a vorpal blade of some kind. The broken blade was a scimitar. That's the one that Twinkleberry
Correct.
has.
Yeah, this is also a curved blade. Khopesh,
okay, I couldn't
scimitar,
remember for
something
sure.
in something in
Okay,
that.
Yeah.
yeah, I got you, yeah.
I'll give y'all a few moments to discuss it here. We will send it to our halftime break of our Monday night finale. Thanks for spending part of your evening with us here, friends. We'll catch you shortly. Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm good with one of the others doing it. I can provide some aid to another. Pretty sure. Self.
Yeah, the
Oh
only thing I can
my-
provide is going out of rage and doing guidance. That's the only thing I have. So... all my other things pertain to combat.
And
Oh
even
my-
then, if we all get through, the scimitar may not choose any of us.
Oh, no,
correct.
yeah. Because I do remember the cartographer saying that the blade chooses the user, or something along those lines.
I mean, I could go all Gandalf on everyone's ass with a sword and a staff.
I mean, I'd be down. I already got my weapon. I just wanted to get it for the
On
party.
that note, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some food.
This late
Yeah.
into the game, I'm not changing my weapon unless it's like
Yeah.
a fucking artifact.
Everything that I have that's protection based is on me.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same for me. Like I
Or
said,
it's for mundane, or not mundane, but for physical attacks.
yeah, the only thing I have that isn't any of those is guidance, and that's it. So. Jenny, you still here?
Yeah, what's up?
How you feeling about trying to go through there?
I mean, I can.
Like I said, Yinvir is willing to, but if the party has plans for, in terms of wanting to put through somebody who has need of that sword, possibly, then he will step down.
I'm always game for more stabby weapons. Like, you know me.
It's a stabby weapon. It's just
It
gonna be...
looks a curvy blade, so possibly a scimitar, possibly something of that sort.
I mean, yeah, I can go for it.
I mean,
I mean, I could always just be a failsafe and try to go in and run out. But...
see what it does. You're saying?
Huh? Oh, I
You're-
could do that. I was more talking about if she like gets trapped in there, I could go
Oh.
save her.
I mean, I can reduce the damage. I guess I have protection from energy, which would give you resistance. But
But the failsafe isn't a bad idea. I could go in there and do that, or to go try to see what's in there. But then again, my also other thought is the fact that it could change each time as well.
possible. I mean, they didn't protect their greatest door or greatest treasure with pass wall, so it's possible you
Yeah.
could just bore in as well.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, I would certainly say
Sword.
we could try it, but like, I wouldn't expect it to work.
The sword might not appreciate us bypassing its
Yeah, if
perceived challenge.
that's the other thing. If we do that, I don't think it's picking any of us.
You could also fight it if you wanted to, probably, if it's a sentient weapon. You'd be like, bitch,
Yeah.
listen to me.
I mean, if you want me to go one-on-one with a sentient sword, I can do that. But
No, not you. Ganashara.
Okay. I mean, yeah, any of us could. I just
I
don't
want
think
to
that would end
defend
very
the
well.
blade, not antagonize it.
How about we cook it like delicious dungeons?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hola.
So what did we decide? I was absent.
No, all good. Is the door magical or anything?
It is, and it has a inscription written upon it that states, "Do you willingly accept the challenge of the trials?"
I just stare back at Janishar.
I'm just gonna like start slowly creeping up, like, I guess.
Is the cartographer able to give us any more information on what the challenge is or was?
As I understood it, it was mostly a trial of endurance, and some manner of chronomancy, if I'm not mistaken.
Was there any sort of
No!
magical damage or anything that could be expected?
Yes, but of course, it is the raw eldritch magic that all spells are eventually formed of.
Yeah, it doesn't help me give her a protection.
Before Janishar goes in, I'll just go out of rage and I'll put a hand on your shoulder and cast guidance on you, and I'll just say, if you are in danger, yell and I will rage and come in.
Great. I like the support. There's a lot of support here tonight. There's a lot of support here in this room.
Yeah, the best I could do is protect you from the elements, but it's hard to say what you'll be facing in there.
And I will keep concentrating on guidance until she yells. Or until she uses it, of course, but...
You don't have to do this, but the weapon might be a boon to you.
Yes, the only reason why I prefer not to go in ahead of you is the fact that I prefer somebody who's actually going to benefit from the blade to get it.
I do enjoy stabbing.
I'm a strength user, not a dex user.
Okay. Guess I'm doing it then.
Take a potion before you go in to heal up.
Yeah, go up to full. I can give you a couple of potions here. Hold on, how many supreme potions do you have on you?
10 supreme.
10 supreme?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna hand you 10 more. Just in case. I have 29 on me, so.
Okay, and then thinking one is gonna be
I give you a huge
math.
thumbs up.
No, that the moral support's important too. Okay, hold on. Now I'm gonna do math. 10d4 if I use the action, and it's the full thing that is what 60 hit points,
60.
which would definitely put me 5 full.
Oh,
Supreme is 60, yeah.
Great, awesome, great. This is not frightening at all.
Remember, scream if you need someone.
Be thankful you.
Really, I thought I'd just stay completely silent.
What you say? Wait.
You know, if I need help, I'll.
Shout.
What other choice would I have
Scream.
besides shouting? Like,
Yell one of our names.
yeah, but what would be
it
the
all
alternative?
out.
Not saying anything and just dying in there? Like, of course I'm gonna fucking shout if I need help. Man, okay. I'm just going in this little yellow room, I guess.
Alright, approach the door. And the inscription asks simply, do you accept the challenges of the trials?
Yep. I've decided to do that, that's for sure.
Alright, the door unlocks. You are able to open it and progress to the next area.
Awesome.
Does it look like there's magic raging in there, or?
As the door opens up, oh yeah, it is a torrent of magical energy from floor to ceiling, from wall to wall. It's almost like the laser grid puzzle in the first Resident Evil movie.
I don't like that.
Was there a predominant type of magic that was going on?
There was
Fire,
not.
Cold. Okay.
Did the door just disappear?
It certainly did. No sooner does she go inside, the door vanishes from your sight, and she is trapped inside of a time anomaly where time will pass differently on this side of the wall.
Hey, we lost another one to time stuff.
First and foremost, being present in this space carries with it a cost of 20 hit points due to raw eldritch damage. Is an unspecified damage type.
She's
You
already
won't
at
find.
98 health. Jesus.
Yep, you will not find any rules as written on this, so it is definitely a unique plot device effect as part of this challenge. And additionally, as part of the challenge and being in this time loop here, everything seems to be moving very slowly from Janishara's point of view, to the extent that you are only able to progress 1 square per turn.
Awesome.
I knew there was a
Turner
catch.
action.
Awesome.
No,
turn.
it's like board game movement.
This is so great. Okay.
You got lots of potions.
Yeah.
I give
That's-
you 10
yeah.
supreme. Use them wisely.
Yep. Wisdom is something I know.
You just disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She went invisible for her action instead of moving, man.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Well, it's because my push to talk button is right next to my backspace button. I think I hit the backspace button while I was active on my
Great.
Whoops.
Look, I'm messy, okay?
No, we haven't noticed.
Ah, you're all good. So where's
One
your
square at a time, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, well that'll cost you 20 hit points.
Remember, using an action heals 60, so.
You'd also know the general layout of this room and stuff.
Yeah, you'd remember it from the map, yeah.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
And I'm assuming to get towards the middle of it, right? That yellowy circle. Oh, I gotta get all the way down there, so I gotta go down. I was right in that I have to go down from where I am.
Alright, the golden geographical panel that you step onto glows in response to your presence. And in this space, you do not take damage.
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah, I would heal up while you get the chance.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. Okay, yeah, so I will chug a potion of Supreme.
Put you back to full. And free to continue on. Same dealio in this space, no damage taken.
Something bad's about to happen, isn't it? I can
Oh,
feel it in my
yeah.
soul.
Yeah, you do take
Okay.
Most
20.
likely, yeah.
You do take 20 for stepping into that space, but where's the door? There's supposed to be a door to lead into the next passageway. Your passive perception is not catching it, so we're going to need an active one. You're certain there's got to be something here.
Remember, you get guidance on this first one if you need it.
Ew, that's exactly equal to your passive.
Roll the d4 for the guidance. Unless, of course, it's been more than a minute.
I understand we all want to help and such, but this is Katie's adventure at this point, and I think we should just sit around and let her be the star of this one.
I mean, no, you don't have to do that at all. That's totally not.
Outside of that, that's all I can do, so... The guidance disappears, so...
Yes, indeed. Still no sign of a door, though, even with the 20. And you take 20 more. What's your play?
I mean, maybe investigation check to see if I can, like, just
Sure.
find a spot that's maybe not directly in front of me, but
Maybe so.
investigate the immediate passage.
Can certainly try that. Ooh. Not only a better check, but part of investigation, as I see it, is investigation with your hands, as opposed to perception is usually just more with your eyes and your ears. And as part of that, you discover there's not a door, it's an illusory wall. So once you touch that, it is opened and you are good to proceed right on through.
That is beautiful.
Ow! The energy becomes much more condensed in this much narrower hallway and extracts a total of 50 hit points of eldritch damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to have to drink a potion of supreme healing, otherwise I'm going to die very quickly.
I think so.
Yeah, so... If I use it as my action, it's 60, but then I get 50 immediately taken off of that anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's a very
Oh,
dangerous numbers game.
Jesus. Yeah. Because then it's like, do I want to just not use it as necessarily an action and try to roll for it and then still end up dying? Oh my god.
Oh no, you should definitely
This is
take the
not
maximum.
good. Yeah.
If you're gonna use the potion, yeah.
So she can do the potion or move then?
No, she can do both.
Oh, yeah. So take the potion, move.
Then I
take
totally
the potion,
misinterpreted
move.
Right.
that, yeah.
Exactly.
I gave you 10.
Right.
I mean, you already had some on top of that. You should be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Effectively, each square you'll heal 10 instead of lose 50.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, the next 4 squares, heal 10, heal 10, heal 10. Take 50, heal 10.
Just constant pain.
Exactly.
Constant pain. Heal.
Right.
It was just like, I've stopped taking my antidepressants for a couple days. Like, that's what
Oh man, I
That's
remember
pretty
that.
accurate, yeah.
Yes, indeed. I did that last year. Never looked back. Felt like it was costing more than they were given. Yes, indeed.
I'm
Feel
chugging
free
and moving.
to
Is 10
proceed.
per one? Okay.
Of course, no sign of a door at the end of the hallway once again.
Yeah, we're just doing plus 10 per square. Yeah, okay. Yeah, math is mathing. It's all right.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Well, what do we think once we arrive at the end of the passage? Another perception, another investigation, no sign of any door passively.
I'm gonna investigate again. Yeah, let's use some other senses besides my eyes.
All right.
Did you just brained your head on the wall like wham?
Ah! Face print identification recognized. Hey, there is a door right there. Sure enough, it's not an illusory one. It is, in fact, just a very cleverly concealed hidden door.
Is it unlocked? Am I jiggling the handle and
Yeah, it
finding
seems to be
unlocked? Or am
unlocked. No traps go off when you touch it.
Okay, then I guess I'm just gonna go in, and I know something bad's gonna happen, but
All right, you take 118 points of damage. Just kidding.
man, you can't joke like that, man.
Yeah, when we get to
Sounds
endgame,
like, you
it
know
won't
what,
be
that
no
would
joke.
happen to me.
Well, the good news is that you are out of the persistent eldritch damage effect. I don't know if there's bad news, but upon your entry, you hear a voice. Doesn't sound like it's inside your head. It sounds like it's coming from the dais in front of you where the sword sits. Hello? Who goes there?
Hi, Janeshara.
You're the one who chanced and completed the trials?
Yes.
Then by rights, I am yours to possess.
Okay, that's very defeated in nature, but all right.
Yes, I am the reward for your sacrifice, for your bravery, for your endurance.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the properties of a vorpal weapon?
No, why don't, please, I would like some information.
When wielding me, you will find your capability to behead exponentially increased in frequency.
Oh, you had me at behead.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then I guess I pick it up.
All right. I have not been given a name. I was told the one who possessed me would assign such.
Well, is there one that you're particularly itching to have? I don't names are just sounds that we make to get a thing's attention? I mean,
I am not particular to any. This is among my first contact with a sentient. There is no need to rush. You may enjoy the benefits of my company before you make any such decisions. I simply mean to inform you that
okay.
the right is yours.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll feel it. I don't really know you yet. I don't want to give you a name that's gonna like just end up being kind of rude to who you are.
Just don't
Entity.
don't call me Tom Brady and we'll be fine.
I got you.
And once you possess the blade, the magic effects that were part of the challenge on the way in are dropped. The door that vanished for your companions outside reappears. And it is now just a normal passage on both accounts, whether people want to come in here and check out what you just went through. Pretty much it's just an empty hallway now. Looks the same minus the ambient magical effect. And then in Jenishara's case, she doesn't have to worry about taking 200, 300 points of damage on the walk back.
Boatloads. How long was she gone?
She was gone about 15 minutes. So maybe about like 3 times, 4 times the
What we would have expected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you return.
Oh, you have
Is it
companions.
successful?
It's a pleasure to see all of you.
Yeah.
A voice
I
sounds
wouldn't
from
go
her
that
hip.
far, but yeah.
Oh
I
my
wouldn't
gosh,
go
a
so far
talking
to say
sword.
it's a pleasure, but yeah.
Do we have to endure the talking of a sword now?
Oh, it
I've
is a
endured your
pleasure.
talking up until now, so yes.
Excuse me.
Like, I love you dearly. However,
I mean, there, but
I agree with her.
Does the sword have a name, or
not yet. I apparently have the right to name him, but we're gonna feel it out.
I shall love him and hug him and call him George.
well, maybe the sword
Give it like
prefers
the most mundane
silence
name
like
ever.
yourself.
Yeah, like when fucking Don named his Star Wars character Steve. It's like we have Jedi Knight so and so, and the Mandalorian Captain, this guy, and the droid so and so, and then we've got Steve.
I mean, you had Luke, so
That's iconic,
I
though.
mean, he was the most boring Jedi you'd ever realize.
Yeah.
yeah.
Steve, he was always there, just always in the background, one side off.
He was also so poor he couldn't afford shoes.
Yeah, he sold his shoes for drugs.
It's a choice.
Yes, indeed. One that you have to make occasionally on a Thursday, it would seem.
Well, I believe that has all the magic in that passage resided then?
It has. You can see all of the trigger points on the walls. There are hundreds of them where the magic would have emitted from, but it appears that once the sword was raised from the dais by a worthy champion, this effect has been shut down.
Gotcha.
permanency
Anything else in
dispelled.
the room, or like gold and stuff, or is it just these
Yeah.
pamphlets or whatever?
Yeah, just some scattered pages that appear to be faded scrolls that were part of the permanency effect in here.
Okey-doke.
Gotcha.
Well,
Is there something I should be dragging onto my character sheet, like the thing from the compendium that I need to go grab?
I would type in Vorpal, and there may not be a scimitar option, so we may need to do some finagling on that account. I don't mind looking into that for you here. But otherwise, there are some of the other modifications that I will inform you of after the session before endgame.
well, congratulations on your new sentient friend. I
Many
believe
thanks.
that is all there is to this temple. We've been everywhere.
That is correct. We are able to access the other doorways that we knew would access this room, but did not. There is also this last little one here, off to the northwest, which contains... where are the notes for that one? Oh, that's right. It was the same as this one. Not a whole lot, but extra chunk of change.
I'll add it to the total.
Otherwise, yeah, I do believe that is everything for the Ubiquity Temple, finished with plenty of time to spare. That will allow us to get back to the Judicial, where here in the War Room, Captain Piper will brief us on the goings-on of our other tables, now that our group has resolved their mission first and are on standby for the conflict against Nihilus. I think everybody at this table is signed on for that in one degree or another, except for Kai. If you've not yet joined the endgame table, the link was posted in the endgame channel as recently as today. Those Roll20 links only last like 24 hours or so, so try to get on that as quickly as possible if you've not already done so. Otherwise, what we do know is that the Wednesday table is currently engaged in a brutal, bloody fight against the Fiend Lord Apadanalia, as well as the escaped Nihilus, and they are currently assisted by the Demon Dragon. The sudden emergence...
Yeah, I don't think that's going well for us, is it?
Not so well so far.
Yeah.
The sudden emergence of Nihilus does kind of throw our plans into a bit of a tailspin. We hadn't really settled on a locale or anything. Even the map that I built for all of our tokens was just kind of like a placeholder. Like I have so many maps, we can easily change that to something else. But with him having broken out, it's uncertain exactly how much downtime we're going to have, i.e. time to rest. This table having just completed a long rest and not a whole lot of combat after should be reasonably good, but even with that in consideration, you may yet have a chance for another long rest before we officially get into endgame. Just depends on how the rest of the events, particularly Wednesday, pan out on the, I want to say that's the 10th of July, will be their final session. And that's pretty much a wrap for us here, folks. We do have a handful of sessions still during our endgame week with many characters from this table, either live. I'm hoping at least the night that would normally be this game, Monday the 15th, we will have most of our party here live, but any of those nights that you're able to and want to attend, you're of course welcome to do so. Otherwise, as I've mentioned throughout the channels, there will be contingencies if you want to roll the day of before I go live and just give me your actions for that round. Or if you are like, well, even logging in every day and making those decisions is a bit too constraining with my schedule, you can just give me like 4 or 5 rounds worth of things as early as now. And I will just kind of plug those in, and if I see something that's like, ooh, this would be cool to put in right now, then that's what your character will end up doing for that round. So we'll definitely have options so that everybody is able to participate, hopefully in a way that fits with their schedule, while also still allowing us to have the 1 week finale to our Coalescence campaign here. And with what remaining time we have, I'd just like to turn it over to you, the players, and hopefully you out there in Streamland, just to get some overall feedback and input on the campaign that we've played 30 sessions into, high points, low points, etc.
High point anytime Twinkleberry showed up. Okay, maybe not, but
I was gonna say,
he was
freaking pretentious, man.
there- When he was there, or when he showed up to do things. There's a few times he didn't do anything.
there's a lot of times I did a lot of stuff.
Yeah. No, it was a really good campaign.
Yeah, definitely. I've only been a part of it since like pretty much just the start of that inside of the dungeon, but it was still very good.
Yeah, and I think I came in after you. I don't know. I came in partway through, and it was like
Yeah,
a
no,
really
you
good
can't-
chunk of the way through.
Yeah, you were there before me, I think,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're on session, we just replayed session 8 on the RU replay yesterday, I think it was. And they're just getting into the Colonel Star angle at that point. So I don't know exactly how many sessions that lasts, but I know after that, like, this Ubiquity angle was like one of the next major things we did. I know we had one adventure between the two, but it was a pretty short one, I think.
Yeah, we had the mines.
Yes, that's right.
We're pretty sure that
I
was
think that's
Monday's
where I
group.
came in, was somewhere in the mine.
Yeah, I didn't come in until the start of this area where you guys were fighting the like the sidekicks or whatever they were.
I will always remember
Oh,
how
okay.
funny it is when we pissed off Colonel Star so badly that even a
The-
30 charisma check, persuasion check couldn't do diddly.
Very true, very true.
That was definitely a highlight for all the right reasons and all the wrong reasons. A player who just would not listen to their group. Don't do this. Don't do this. Well, this is what I would do. Nobody wants you to do that. I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fun.
definitely.
So, all the
And
good
then
and
he's like,
bad.
okay, we found him. Go ahead, Twinkleberry, talk to him. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So, no, great campaign.
I appreciate the feedback for sure. It's been a long run to get us to 30 sessions here, longer than I'm used to. The bi-weekly thing only came about this time last year, because even for the first few months of the open table, everything was running on the weekly basis. But yeah, the bi-weekly definitely less sessions over a longer span of time, but overall I think a pretty solid 30 sessions that we had at least 4 major story angles, maybe 5, that we got to play through with a multitude of different players.
But also kept several of the same, so,
Yeah, definitely.
for a long period.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, J-Man was here with us as early as the first session when, with Tariq, I believe it was. Tariq, I think, was born on Monday night and moved over to
Yep.
Tuesday, and he was involved in the whole Rust Monster
Yeah.
attack in the first session,
first-
and yeah,
First monsters you gave him were rust monsters that destroyed his shit.
Yep, tiny scorpions and a bunch of rust monsters that were not his friend.
And then a bridge that we couldn't figure out.
Right.
You're like, what's with the bridge?
Right.
We don't see a bridge.
Early drop of the weather control device, eventually linking to the end of the campaign with Ubiquity and their attempts to control the calamity on their planet. We've also seen some of that storyline spill over into the G24 campaign at various points. In fact, the G4 campaign, they were agents of Ubiquity. Definitely be eager to get some input from Grant and or Sam at some point if they are available, because yeah, ending of a campaign is always a pretty special event, and kudos to each of you for making it here week in and week out and being part of building this this story here. It's a big part of a story. It's a whole story in and of itself, but it's still like I don't know the percentage, but like 14% of our overall story that we have going on here. So it's a pretty big deal in a lot of accounts, in my opinion, and I'm grateful you guys are here as part of it.
Good to be here.
And we have another finale ahead of us tomorrow, friends. The Tuesday campaign, the one that started it all, they are on their 32nd session. Still caught up in this Zastam maze that I'm already kind of looking at and thinking we may do a few accelerated rounds just to get us a little on pace, because yeah, we've had some of the staggering, I think, has cost us more time than it really should. So I'm thinking some of the acceleration will be in the effect of getting our group all back in the same area, and hopefully in that effect, since Grant has explored so far ahead, it'll allow us to get closer to the exit of the maze as well, and onto the final story angle for that table, before they too find out how Tuesday is going to immerse themselves into the end game story. It's our most powerful table by no stretch of exaggeration, so we will definitely need to see how it goes.
I mean, just give Westy and J-Man magic back, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, Zastam doesn't seem very amenable to that for whatever reason. He's very interested in testing your metal, in his words, and not your
Wizard
Mizium.
with no magic is pretty painful.
Oh yeah, magic would be helpful for me, but it's in no even equal terms to how more freaking beneficial it would be to you and Tariq.
So once again, friends, thank you for a solid campaign here. We will be 2 weeks from now will be the first night of our end game, and then 2 weeks after that will be a no session Monday, as I'll be prepping new story angles for our Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday sessions. So once we have our finale for each table and then our end game week, each of those weeknight tables, your next normal session, those will be no session nights. So we will have a 1 session gap between end and start of the new campaigns. Otherwise, go ahead.
During that 1 session gap, is everyone free to start doing their level 1 characters for next season?
I think in the channels, y'all can certainly start discussing it, and hopefully, as burned out as I am on recruiting, I do want to get the tables back to a 7-player, I think, instead of an 8-player for our new season. 8-player was a lot of fun, but we did definitely have some longer than usual combat rounds. And 7, I think, is a nice sweet spot so that you can miss a few players and still have a solid crew. Whereas 6 is kind of running in that danger zone that if you miss 3 people, then you have too small of a party, and that's happened to us numerous times where 3 people miss a session. So I think 7 will be our sweet spot. And all 3 of our weeknight tables, and by that I mean Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Technically Thursday and Friday are weeknight tables as well, but they are involved in newer campaigns as opposed to these others that are resetting. Point being, I'd like to get our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday back up to a solid 7-player base, and hopefully as reliable of players as we've had at the tables, or the ones that we currently have at those tables, I should say. Otherwise, yeah, Friday night we are also back with the 8th session of Dragonlance, still in Chapter 4. And then Sunday morning we conclude our crossover event between G1 and G3 with Jonzor risen. Oh wait, no, now it's Tiamat risen. Jonzor is no longer the main foe of Sunday morning. Now it is Tiamat. So we will see just how that all wraps up. We've got a lot of things concluding and a major event the week of July 15th. So thank you, friends, for another epic conclusion to this campaign. And a special reminder, as always, there is no RU without you. Have a good night, all.
Sounds good. We'll catch you all later.
All right,
Catch
see
y'all
y'all.
tomorrow.
Thanks,
Later.
Daniel.
Peace out.
Night, everybody.
I am here.